Okay, 8bitdo. So I was messing with their controllers recently, and I found out, holy shit, this company is fucking confusing as shit now. Um, so yeah, I busted out my 8bitdo Pro. So here's my history with them. I got the SN30 Pro Plus. It's a fine controller. Um, it had some not so like what I didn't like about this controller is that I had to remap the left button that's like for well, it's a star button. Uh I had to remap it to turbo and well, yeah, to do turbo, which was fine. I just lost the ability to take captures and videos, which low key kind of sucked. So, yeah, when the Pro 2 came out, I was like, oh, cool. Oh, and the profile switching was kind of annoying, but I honestly never used different profiles. I don't really switch the mode of the controller often, so I did have some stick weirdness with this controller, but it wasn't that big of a deal. Pro 2 comes out and I go ahead and get it because it's like, why not? It's a new controller, you know? Um because I've been through two of the SN30s because of stick drift. This one's been fine. It has two back buttons, which like thank God. Now I can have the left back paddle be for turbo and the right one be for the other thing that it can do. I think it's like holding a button down or something, which is pretty cool. And then I still have the ability to take captures and screenshots, which is nice. Um, yeah, they add a profile button on the front, which is really cool. And then, that's really about it actually. There a sync button on both these? Yes, there is. Yeah, they're both really good. Of course now they're so old, you can get either one and be fine. Their newest one, I'm using a new mouse, so you might hear it click, is the Ultimate Controller. And good fucking lord. When it came out, it was, $70, which was like, whoa. It was expensive. And it's more than or it's at the same price of a Switch Pro controller, like legit, which I don't think is worth it, but okay. But I was just looking at this because this is the new one, and I'm like, what's going on here? And I find this. There's three product listings that are all from 8bitdo, which is actually kind of funny um, that were here. Like this one has the Amazon choice. This one does too, actually. If I switch colors, it doesn't, which is funny. Oh, okay. Well, it's back on the black one. And then this one just exists from 8bitdo or 8bitdo. And its formatting is a little different. So something's up here. It's weird because the pricing, you can kind of see. Oops. But then this one's cheaper. So, what the heck's going on here? They're all literally the same controller. Like, I've noticed a weird thing too, where the black one, okay, well, the black one had a coupon, but the white one didn't. So, I don't know, for 10% off. There's other listings like this one. This is only 2.4 gigahertz, so it only works on like Windows, PC, Steam Deck, iPhone, iPad, yada yada. But it's only 2.4 gigahertz connections. I didn't even know those supported 2.4. Or actually, the Steam Deck does because it supports. Actually, no, because Xbox uses Bluetooth now. So yeah, it's weird. But it doesn't work with the Switch. TLDR. I literally don't know if it's like, does this one support? Um, does it only support 2.4? Or do you have to plug it in? It just says it's compatible with it. Okay, that's weird. Hmm. There's also like no motion in this one, it seems like. Yeah. Because it's not really needed on the other platforms. But yeah, you can get it in these colors here for other platforms for whatever reason. And you save some money. Oops. They have another one, I know. This one's from a different seller, so that makes sense. Um, then there's this one. This one's like a much cheaper version. They cut it down a lot more. Everything else is pretty much the same, I think. So this one here is just, oop, it literally says simplified version. So it makes sense. 2.4G and USB, and that's it. 2.4 gigahertz connection. That's literally it, I think. Yeah, it has turbo. So That's good. But I think that's about it. Well, actually it was $30. It's now 27. But yeah, it's fine. It's just for the Switch. Yeah, I don't care. Like there's a lot of options and it's like, okay, what do you need in a controller? Because I feel like they all do the same thing. It's just where they connect to. They do make some wired versions of these, by the way, that don't have like a dongle. It's like wired, especially with like the Xbox and stuff. But there's so many damn versions of this one controller, but I narrowed it down to two. Or I thought it was three, but okay. Maybe there was three, and I screwed up. Shoot. Did I have three tabs open at the start of this? Shit. No, that one's that one that I have up right now. There's one that was red, wasn't it? Yeah, yeah, this one. I think I had it here. So, here's what's up with the controllers. Okay? This one's cheaper. But if we scroll down to here, you'll see it launched on August 30th, which was actually when the date of this controller originally came out, right? This one, nope, nope, this one. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Can we close the tab? Ah, fuck. God. Why does this happen? I hate myself. How much was this one? 67 something? Okay. That one's 2.4G. I think it's this one and the red one. I think these are the two I had open. Yes. So, here's what's up with these controllers, which is stupid. This one came out on August 30th. If I select the red one and we go down to the release date, now the red one says it came out November 1st of this year. Okay? And same with the blue one. I think it's around that same time. It's this year, November 1st. Okay, October 10th, 2023. Sure. But if I select the black or white ones, here's what's stupid. Give it a sec. We come down here. Oh, look, September 23rd, 2022. So that's like a month after this one came out. After this guy came out, this one then happened. It's probably the same exact controller. It's just different colors and listings and stuff. This one, I think, is the same thing as the white one. Yeah, September 23rd, 2022. Wow. So they're both seemingly the same? Like, if I compare this one to this one, like, compatible with Switch via Bluetooth, 2.4 gigahertz adapter, USB cable for Windows. This one says Steam Deck. I don't know if that's I'm sure this one will work with the Steam Deck. I don't know. 2.4 adapter, USB cable, Windows with a 2.4G adapter. Like, it's the same shit, I feel like. Ultimate Bluetooth controller is compatible with Steam Deck now. Like, I'm pretty sure the other one is too. Charging dock, Hall effect joysticks. Does this one have Hall effect joysticks? Oh, look, patent electromagnetic stick without any drift. I guess this one had drift and they updated it or something. Ultimate software on PC and mobile, Windows, Android, iOS. Adapter plug in the charging dock, removing the bottom of the cover charger. I could take it out. What the hell? 2 Pro back paddle buttons, custom profile switch button, player indicator, two-way mode switching button. Okay. Rumble vibration motion, USB-C. Yeah, yeah, it's literally the same product. It's just like they now mention a patent on their joysticks, whereas here they don't. They just say Hall effect sensing joystick. So yeah, cool. I guess that's something that's changed. Like, wow, you guys did nothing. And then there's this one that exists. And you can see it has a different style of formatting. It's like they look the same, but things are, you can see even down here they have a bit of a reflection. This one doesn't do that. It's just there. Same with this one actually. I think this one mirrors. Oh, oh. Yeah, no, this one doesn't have a reflection or anything, but this one does. They're each different product images. So that's confusing. Um, Switch Steam Deck Windows 10 Bluetooth, blah 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 blah. Controller will be switched on and off while being undocked. Does that still exist on this one? Yes. The first 8bitdo controller being included the Hall effect joysticks. Buddy, no, it's not. Million an hour, okay, 22 hours of playing with only 3 hours of charge time. Is that this? That's the same milliamp hour battery, I think, or at least the charge time they at least say is the same, if I am correct. Does it not? 22-hour rechargeable battery. Yeah, yeah, it's the same. Uh, yeah, back paddles, ultimate software stuff. But if we come down here to the release of this thing, what the heck? November 10th, 2022. So this one came out August. This one came out, where is it? September. August, September, November. And then you had new colors. These two follow up in 2023. So it's like, okay, if I want the newest, best controller from 8bitdo in white or black, buy the one on the left. It's newer. You get a 10% off coupon. Uh, yeah, there, and then you can buy this one if you want the old one, which I mean, to be fair, I literally can't tell you the difference between these controllers, like, at all. Um, yeah, like, they all look the exact same. What the fuck? How do you fuck up this badly? Why can't you just have this listing be the only one? What's the point of these two? What makes it worse is if I go to 8bitdo's website here, shop. Let's see here. Is there like controllers? Okay. So here's the ultimate controller with the charging dock. They only show it in black and white. Where the hell is the red and the red and blue ones? But okay. Well, this is their store, so I don't think this is what we want. I think we want to go to like um here, maybe. Oh, cool, to make a keyboard now. Um, controller. I'm dumb. So we have wired, 2.4, and Bluetooth. Oh, this is a great menu design, am I right? Good thing I have a 4K monitor, but I won't soon. They make the ultimate ones wired. I didn't know the Pro 2 and SN30 Pro were wired, but okay. What's ultimate C wired? Oh, okay. Now I don't assume this works on Switch, so. And I assume the C is a USB-C cable? But like, does it say? It does not say. So what the fuck is I mean, they're in different colors, and this one I think is cheaper. So this is the cheaper one that I showed, but this one has a wire. Oh God, there's an Ultimate C and an Ultimate 2.4 gigahertz. Like, why? That's confusing. I mean, I guess the C is the budget. Yeah, it's the simplified one. Okay, so they just call it C. That makes a lot more sense. But then if we go to the Bluetooth, what the heck? They made a special edition? Okay. There's only one version, the Ultimate, that's in black and white. Where the heck is the red? Okay, that's not it. That's obviously not it. Pro 2. Yo, they made it all. That's sick. That's really sick. And purple? Yo. I mean, to be fair, it's 45 bucks. Not bad. Because, like, I literally can't tell you that, okay, the battery is an extra 2 hours. So that's cool. But I don't feel like I care about the battery on mine. It's, like, fine. Yeah, this one's now 40 bucks. Wow. That's a pretty good price. And then the SN30 Pro. Okay, I have the Pro Plus, but I don't think they sell that one anymore, don't they? Nah, it's just completely gone from their lineup. That makes sense. Um, because like anything under here is like a Y. The Pro 2 is what I'd recommend. Like it's probably still the best. Like it's literally the same controller. I feel like. I mean, it might be a little different. Wait, gray, right. Remember how they used to make? I think I wanted the gray one. I just got it black. I'm like, well, the black one looks cool. It does have glossy buttons though, so that's interesting. I like the buttons on this controller personally, but yeah, $40 is a good price. But it's dumb that like I just found their ultimate Bluetooth controller and there's like three different versions. What? Like that's great. They do make Xbox versions, but they all have an Xbox button on them pretty much. So that's cool. Which by the way, okay, this one actually has a niche now because it's like you want a very compact cloud gaming experience. So sure, I understand that. The Pro 2 is like, yeah, that's a good price, but I don't like how they're wired, man. And then the Ultimate, I don't know why you'd buy this. Like, what is different? Stick and trigger sensitivity. Is that just like where it activates and where it doesn't? Oh, and you get like headphones, but does this one get the headphone jack? Yes, it does. Like, what is the difference the between this and the Ultimate? Like, I'm seriously just here like questioning what is the difference? Besides like the different layout, obviously, right? Hello? Like the rumble's the same, which is an HD rumble by the way. The sticks might be different. Oh yeah, they're Hall Effect sticks. Are the sticks on the Pro 2 Hall Effect? Pro 2. Ultimate. Yeah. So these are Hall Effect sticks. The ones on the Pro 2 aren't. That's literally the only difference, and you're paying 55, almost $60 for this thing. Where normally you'd pay 70, by the way. And then the Pro 2 is 50. So you go from being $10 under a Pro controller to $10 above for, I guess, Hall Effect sensing sticks. And it looks like there's a lot more info here. Hang on. Oh, 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 wait, I did something wrong, did I? Oh, no, I didn't. Here. Here's the Pro 2. Oh, it comes with a case now to get it to $60. Okay. That's cool. I don't have a case for mine. I wouldn't even. Why would you buy a case? If it costs 10 more bucks, I don't see why. Well, this is 50. Yeah, this is 60. It's $20 more without the case. So, yeah, I don't see a point here. Also, it's cool they put it like on top. Like that. That's cool. Mine doesn't have it on the actual buttons though. Yeah, mine's like next to it. So, on this is the Pro Plus. Yeah, mine's the same way. It's like on top of it. Or it's like this where it's like above it. It's hard to see, but I kind of like how flush it looks. So I don't know. The black looks cool on this controller. Anyways, two pro level back buttons, which this one also has paddle buttons. So are they different? Oh, I mean it's not like I'm buying these things, but like here's the back buttons. They look very similar to my own. Okay, so there it is. Let me see here. So on the back, mine has like a BADX, so not no S, so switch A, D, and then X for like X input, I guess. There it's just Bluetooth and 2.4, so I guess you do gain 2.4 gigahertz connections actually. But I think you'd actually gain it on this. You'd still have it if you switch to like the right mode, if that makes sense. So like see, I don't even know what these mean. I know S is switch. I don't know what A is. I don't know what D is, and then what X is. Oh yeah, this one has like different button combinations to get to it on the SN30 Pro Plus. But anyways, swap between four different modes. Switch, Apple, Android, Windows. Switch, Apple, Android, and Windows. Okay, because Android starts with an A. That's weird that you would have different modes for each of them. 1,000 milliamp hour battery, and that goes to they don't say here on the pictures, huh? Hello? I thought they would say. I think it doubled or something. Yeah, it's weird how it's like, okay, I could use one of these modes and like one is better than the other. Or not one is better, but it's like, where is it? Ah, here. X input. You don't need Steam. Oh, wait, this isn't what I was reading. Yeah, it identifies as an Xbox One controller, so you lose um most of your like you don't have gyro anymore because Xbox controllers don't have gyro. There's no speaker. I think that that's all you lose is just gyro. There's no NFC in this controller. I don't know if you still have the turbo and stuff. For gyro and flick stick mode, using it in switch mode and use Steam. Use gyro aiming on shooters or platformers. Disables the analog triggers. Oh, and the back button customizations aren't available through Steam, right? Oh yeah, you'd have to use the Ultimate software. Yeah. So you don't get gyro aiming unless you use the switch mode. That's stupid. Yeah, right here. S mode gives you gyro control. X mode gives you analog triggers. Why can't this just be like? Does the Ultimate have this problem too? So it's like it still exists here. So if it's in um Bluetooth mode, I would assume, and you connect it to your computer, it would connect through Bluetooth and just do it that way. And then I guess 2.4G will connect as an Xbox controller would. So it would work just like, it would connect to my Xbox wireless dongle thing for my PC. But then on Bluetooth, it would just connect Bluetooth to the computer, which is shit, by the way. I wouldn't do that. But it works for the Switch, so that's something. Actually, when I hooked up my Pro 2 to my computer, I actually did it through a USB, but it was working through Steam. But like if I unhooked it and hooked it in the computer, it'd be hooking in through through Bluetooth, and you get gyro and stuff through that. God, this is so confusing. But why is it like Switch, not Android, Switch Apple? What is Apple doing differently? Isn't Switch and Apple the same thing? And then Android is also the same thing? And then X input for Windows? Like, wow. Would X input? Yeah, X input is just 2.4G if I remember correctly. Why is this so confusing? Oh yeah, yeah, that happens too. Like on the SN30, there's like button combinations to push to switch different modes. And that's a pain in the ass. So I'm glad that they updated it. Um, but yeah, but I pretty much set mine in switch mode and leave it in switch mode, you know? I don't really like touch it. So using direct input mode of all these things, which means that sweet Xbox controller for the first time will work with iOS. Requires the switch input trick. Has ABXY buttons. Can be fired with a remap in iOS settings. Requires switch input trick. Has PS buttons. I have a Switch, so just works perfectly. Bluetooth on the 2.4 gigahertz Ultimate. But the Ultimate 2.4 gigahertz in OPs. Oh, in the operator's link. Huh. That's nuts. So you go buy the 2.4 gigahertz and it now has Bluetooth. Oh my god. So wait, the only difference between these are all the Bluetooth controllers. Where is it? That's one Bluetooth controller. That's the second one, and then I think I had a third one over here. But if I go and look for the 2.4 gigahertz ones now, this one, here's another one, and that one says Bluetooth in the name, but it also says both. So what the hell? So they updated this one to support Bluetooth, but yet it doesn't say Switch. So like, what? This one shouldn't have Hall effect sensings, switch sticks, which it does not. Yay. Yeah, this one seems a bit older. This one came out August 2022. This one, okay. There is no, yeah. Yeah, there's no firmware update to this or there's no Hall effect sensing sticks in any of these 2.4 gigahertz ones. Why like and it's weird. It's like they went through two different sets of these sticks too. Or I don't know. I feel like Apple supporting the controller or Xbox controllers and X input or whatever. It's so dumb. It's so. Or why did they update it for Bluetooth? I guess because of Apple. I don't know. Wow, this is just a mess. Oh yeah, wouldn't the 2.1 gigahertz not have gyro like at all? Like that's a big deal. So it's these two. There's probably no gyro in this then, because it doesn't need to support. Yeah, because it's only X input, but it now supports Bluetooth, I guess. Yeah, it's. But this one, because it says Bluetooth, does have gyro, I think, right? I don't think it does. Oh wait, it says motion controls. Does shoot. Uh uh-oh. Am I screwed? Yes, I am. Damn it, I gotta do this. Does this one have a gyro? Oh, they took it out. Okay, so this one actually doesn't support gyro. But this one does because it says motion controls. Don't know why you play Kirby in the Forgotten Land, which is not a motion controlled game. And you'd think they would say it here. Oh, okay, they say motion controls. But I think the other ones, the Bluetooth ones, like this one, when did this one come out? September. I think I found a newer one than that. Oh wow, Char is live. I kind of want to watch that, but then November, September, October, November. Okay, so this one's newer. And then this one's like October. Hello? Okay, this one's August, September, and then November. So look at this one. This is so stupid. Okay, okay, okay. Do they use the same motion? Okay, they have different. Ah, damn! I thought it was Splatoon. Oh, look, it's Split. It's the trailer for Splatoon 2. Oh, you shake it to wake it up. Okay, okay, now it's actually a bit more justified. Um, but shaking, like, wouldn't that be a little, weird? Just me, or like, wouldn't that cause problems? Now it makes a little bit more sense why they updated it, but like, why is there so much like? So this one has no shake to wake it up. This one has motion. This one says gyro. Even a shake can bring your controller to life. Where is that multifunctioning trudging duck? This one doesn't do that, yeah. God, this is so confusing. Like, you see what I mean? Why can't they just, like, make this process simple? Uh, there's like 5 different versions of the same product now. Like, oh my god. So I guess now they've built up the Ultimate controller from being just a Pro 2 with a new design to an actual controller. Because at least on this one here, that's on this side of the screen, um, Switch, you get Steam Deck support, which I think would work anyways on the Pro 2 if it's set to X input, which this one's gonna do anyways. um, Bluetooth, wired or wireless, like you get 2.4 gigahertz, but if you set the Pro 2 to Windows mode, I believe that is also 2.4 gigahertz, so wow. Um, or does it not because it has to work with an Xbox and it won't work with the Xbox? I haven't tried that. Let me see what happens if I switch this thing to X input. I literally have never done this before. Is it dead? Just gonna. Two of the buttons are flashing. I'm just gonna hold my Xbox wireless dongle thingy. But then it's also Xbox killed third-party controllers. So 8p. Uh-huh. Oh, it vibrated. Oh, okay. It's why does this happen? Like, anyways. Well, now it's showing. Yeah. I guess this is an Xbox controller, huh? Yeah. Yeah, it totally is. What if we go into like sound and we hit back? It doesn't go back. Cool. Yeah, this is definitely working as an X input thing. But then I guess if I go back to like D, it disconnected. I guess we're back in Bluetooth mode. A for Apple. Oh, okay. Oh, the lights light up depending on what mode you're in. Ah, that's cool. Switch does a switch thing. A lights up 3 lights. Um, this is so weird. Hang on, I'm gonna pull that. Oh wait, that's what the heck did my RA just say? What? Anyways, my RA just sent that group chat message you saw, and I'm just like, anyways, it's funny because they're like, I knocked on doors and have been ignored. Like, yeah, they just want us to answer a few questions, find time to talk to me before Wednesday. I literally sent a DM about this, being like, hey, when could we do this? They never got back to me, so I'm just like, man, I tried. Like, what? Uh, yeah, like, hey, if you want me to do it in person, sorry, I'm not gonna be there until Saturday. But man, this is stupid. Screw it, I'm just gonna say something real quick and be like, I sent something on the 27th. When was the 27th? Almost a week ago. I'm just gonna leave it as is. If they check their DMs, they might say something and be like, "Oh, sorry, I missed this" or something. And who I don't know. Anyways, um, Pro 2. Back to the controller, I guess. It's like, man, I'm already dealing with all the stress from like school and finals. I don't have time to like sit here and answer. Like, we've done this every month. It's annoying as fuck. I never did it last semester or last year. Anyways, um, maybe it's required now or something for everyone. I don't know. But yeah. Anyways, that's on them because it's like I said something. At least I said something, you know, but it wasn't in person, so I guess that's why they're like, it's everyone. They're probably more concerned about the people who haven't said anything and gotten ignored the entire time, you know? I've at least said a DM, and you can't get me in person because I'm home. Anyways, um, see, like, what's the difference between Switch, Android, and Apple? Like, don't get. I'm gonna put it in Apple, and see if I can connect it to my iPad. Wireless controller. Now it's working. No, nothing works though. Using wireless controller may affect Wi-Fi and Bluetooth connectivity. Weird. What's switch mode gonna do on this thing? Because it supports switch control. It shows up as a pro controller. I assume the triggers though aren't the same. Yeah, stuff doesn't work. Uh, wait, no, it's okay. It says the same thing. Android. Does this work on the iPad? Yes, it shows up as the Pro 2. What the hell? No, stick stuff works. Like X input, which is probably what I would use in the first place as an Xbox controller. Pro 2. Wait, what? Do X input? The hell? Every mode on this controller works with the iPad. I'm sure the Switch version will the Switch mode on this thing will disconnect some things like, you know, the triggers don't work. Um or you know, they're like Switch triggers and even though they're analog. But like what's the difference between X input and Apple? Like what did they do before? I think it was Bluetooth then. God. Yeah, this controller is just confusing now that they did this, that they changed things and whatever. But God, yeah, college is something. Anyways, it's like we're already dealing with so much stress from like finals. Finals are literally on the 11th, next Monday, and you're like quarterly conversation. I mean, to be fair, the quarterly conversations are just like three sentences, and they take like 5 seconds to answer. But I don't know, this RA is just annoying. Not that I hate them, they're just yeah. And I'm gonna stop talking now. Um, well, yeah, they're. This is stupid. But you know, at least I said something last week, like a week ago. I said something, so it's on them for they didn't get back to me, man. And I knew from like the first day of school, they're like, yeah, I'm not gonna be like, well, at the first day of school, I was like, hey, I'm not there much. I think I eventually was like, hey, I'm mostly at home this semester, so they should know. Anyways, um, yeah, I don't know. If they just check their messages, man, this would be fixed pretty quickly. Anyways, it's hey, at least have I've said something, so I'm in the clear. I don't care. I'm just like I gotta do it. Whatever. Anyways, but yeah, this whole thing is weird between these controllers, man. So this one now has shake to wake up the switch. That's actually a cool new feature. They've simplified the modes. Oh, they've added Hall effect sensing joysticks, and they've simplified the modes down to like a Bluetooth and a 2.4 gigahertz thing. I think that's all the differences between these two. And the battery is better, 2 hours though, 22 to or 20 to 22 hours. Yeah. So that's cool. Um yeah. Also, did they both have USB-Cs? Yeah. So this controller is dumb, and that's the search thing that I was doing. And this is all Reddit stuff. So it's like this is the one to buy, I guess, because it supports the shaking up the wake through the switch. It has the coupon. Yeah, this one has the extra feature. So even though this one is from 2022, makes sense. Like there's other product listings of this same exact controller that don't have that feature that have a newer date down here. This is so. Oh look, the manufacturer is Nargos though. Oh, this isn't the. Fuck. This isn't the official listing. God dang it. So is this the official listing? No wonder it was the pictures were different. Just gonna shake. So this one does do that then. What? I don't think this one would work with the Switch, does it? Ah, X input and D input. Ah. Wait, what's D input? Does not support keyboards, mouse, or mouse types. Well, it's maximum 4 controls at a time. D input has no limit, but D input has some advantages. Maximum 4 controllers at a time. Maximum 4 axis, 10 buttons, 2 triggers, and 8 directional. Oh, okay. It's probably why it has like different modes on the Pro 2, whereas now we've just switched to a completely like X input thing. But anyways, yeah, this one doesn't support any sort of, that's third party. But see, this one says Bluetooth and that, so let's see here. This one doesn't shake to wake up the switch, I guess. See the reviews. And 3 for 2.4 gigahertz mode, 6 profiles for Bluetooth switch. Okay. I want to see if this thing wakes the switch up. Taking off the dock wakes it up, so it's so close to being perfect PC controller. Who wakes it up? Oh, the controller. The Bluetooth mode always acts like a Switch controller. Okay. So the Pro 2 is better than this one. That's interesting because of the mode stuff. Because in Bluetooth, what is this issue? Dongle with the controller off appears to Linux. Okay, so this is a Linux thing. So it's X input, D input. That's what the D and the X are. So that's why it says Android because it's D input. Okay. And then A is Apple, and I don't know what that would use. So, what does the back of this controller look like? Just the Bluetooth and a 2.4G. Interesting. So does this one still have those same issues? Bluetooth and 2.4 gigahertz. So I guess they removed like D input. Hang on, let's hop down here to the reviews. I don't see it. Oh. Oh great. Oh duh, I can search. This is weird of a controller. Now that I'm thinking about it. Cause here's the thing with this controller. It has, at least this one, specifically this controller. It gives you more functionality with shaking the controller to wake up the switch. Some of these don't do that. Wait, this is the cheaper one. Did they remove that feature or something? What the hell? See, this is so fucking confusing. Well, here's another one that exists. Does it 2.4 gigahertz? What does the back look like? Yeah, it's just Bluetooth and 2.4 gigahertz. There's no like X input or anything on this. Not X input, D input, which doesn't matter really anymore, I guess, but shake. Yeah, so that's still there. Aha. So we're looking to see how I could switch from D input to X, but always there's no option here. You can use a 2.4G dongle mode to play at X input mode, but that's not convenient. Sorry. Specifically for PC via Bluetooth, look elsewhere. Yeah. Oh yeah, in order to use X input, it has to go through 2.4 gigahertz. So I guess the Pro 2 would do that. I don't know. I don't even think this one does. Ah, people are talking about a different Pro 2. It does less than the previous one. It only works with Nintendo. It will not pair with any devices, including the Steam Deck. The Ultimate does not. It does to compare with the Steam Deck. What the hell? I don't get this, but okay. I guess they have a good controller. Like, the only downside this controller, I guess, has that it doesn't wake the switch up from sleep mode. I'm just confused by all of the different versions of this damn controller. Like, I feel like they have convoluted the mess so much that I'm just gonna go here, go to products. Not really. Not products. It's controllers or something. 8bitdo. Wait, not support obviously, but like what? Go to like okay, so what's the difference between these and these? I guess these have it now. Um, click on the this one, I think, which was the one that was looking at on Amazon. Oh my God, this is so wait, Bluetooth. We have this one. We have this one. That's another ultimate, and that's another ultimate. But this one's a cheap one. This one's a limited edition. This one's obviously probably limited edition, right? It's probably a limited edition. Yeah. Okay, cool. So it's just this one. The thing is, okay, go to Amazon and they put you the wrong product listing, I think. Cause does this one not have the shake feature? It does not. Ah, not that. It just can't wake up with the button press. There we go. Another, but you must shake the control after pushing the home button to wake up your system. Okay, so it's there. That's yeah. What? So it's there. So the only downside is there's no D input support, which does that matter? Why? I'm about to save the website with the name Y. Uh, direct input is a legacy Microsoft API. So it's dead, right? Yeah, modern games use X input, so who cares? Now, there's apparently an issue where hello cable, what the hell? Where you can hook this thing up in X input mode through Bluetooth. So let's try that one out, huh? Eh. I'm gonna disconnect my 2.4 gigahertz dongle from my computer. We're gonna run to the Bluetooth settings, add a device through Bluetooth, and I'm going to hold the sync button down and see if this connects. Well, I gotta plug it up actually, because it's dead. Okay, it says pairing. That's my mouse, I think. It's not gonna show. Okay. Yeah, it's not gonna show at this point. Yeah, see, you need the dongle to get 2.4 gigahertz. So it's the same problem here. The only thing is you have in a switch mode, you have in A mode. Okay, the A mode, whatever this is. I guess it's like Bluetooth with the triggers or something. Okay, so this works. How can I test my triggers? Okay, so they work analog. We go to D, and that should be in direct input mode now. Does that even work through wireless? Yes, it does. This is the mode that doesn't work in, like, probably most stuff. It's actually not even connecting. Oh boy, it might take a while, I guess, or just fail. Does D input require a wire? Oh, there it goes. Okay, cool, cool, cool. We're good. Oh, it's not picking it up because it's through, yeah, it's through direct input, which is an old input style that doesn't work on most modern stuff, so that's why it's not working. The Apple mode does give you, actually, let's try the Apple mode real quick. Oh, whoops. Hello? It's working, right? Like, okay, lights on for charging. There it goes. I think we're going. Does it use 2.4 gigahertz for Apple? Because it's pairing, but I don't see it. So what this is doing is only going through Bluetooth. So if it's not through Bluetooth, the computer won't see it. Well, this is really interesting then. So I guess the Apple mode uses 2.4 gigahertz. It just went away. Wait, no, that was my camera on there, but it stopped on the control at the same time. So the only modes that work right now are D input, which didn't work well, and I don't think X input worked. Did it work? I'm holding the sync button. No, and the lights are on. Oh wait, they're not charging? I don't think it's I don't think it's charging. Well, we're syncing. We're in X input mode. Yeah, it's not gonna show. I wonder if it'll work on an Xbox. Probably not. Alright, so that's X input. D input works, so I'm gonna go back to the A mode, whatever that is. Oh, do I have to unplug and replug it in every time I switch modes? Yes. Okay, now it's pairing. Feels a bit sluggish, the lights. Like sometimes it just stops. Like it does what it like flashes. Like okay, hello. Oh, it's not. That's stupid. Okay, it's flashing twice, and then it's doing that switch pair. Now what the hell? It flashed. Now it's pairing sync thing. None of this makes sense. I guess it's not working. So then you go to switch mode to get Bluetooth. Right, it's not doing anything. And that should show up on there. You're kidding. It should show up. Ah, wait, is it every time when you do that after it syncs, it just stops charging? The light turns off saying it's charging? Now it's doing some weird shit. Aha, Pro Controller. Now, if I go to here to test it out, you'll see that my triggers don't work at all. Neither do my buttons. This requires X input to work. So yeah, that pretty much confirms that. Okay, this is weird as fuck. Let's switch to the A input mode. Because it wasn't working a bit ago. Just gonna. Hello? Hello? Controller? Like, does this thing even work? Is the battery okay? Why isn't it connecting? Like, it's just. God, I want to swap these batteries out with double A's now because I can't stand how it's just not connecting to anything anymore. Come on, come out, buddy. Um, how does the battery come out? Oh, uh, oh, oh, okay. I don't know why it's working, but it is. It detects a controller? Yo. Okay, so we have analog sticks, or, the triggers are. This is an Apple mode, so I guess that's using a clone of, like, Apple's input system. Now I see what people mean. So we're in X input. So yeah, X input doesn't work through, okay. So then you have to use D input. I see what people are doing now. Kinda. Actually, this is already connected. Yeah. We're definitely in D input mode, huh? So you would go to Apple. It would connect through whatever it does, as you could see. And then you'd get full-on analog trigger support through Bluetooth. Which apparently you can't do. Yeah, because the Bluetooth, the 24 gigahertz mode is just, I see the thing now. I see the niche people are doing. Now, the big question is there gyro support in this thing? Now, I don't think I could test that out actually, but let's see. Screw it, just gonna make it big picture. So that's B. So it's working through X input. Oh. So there is gyro. Hold up. Oh, that's nice. I see why people like this now. Yo. Oh, hang on. I need to. Oh, that's actually kind of a big deal. Wait. Wait, is there like no gyro support? Oh yeah, there's like no light bar on this thing. Okay. I see. So this is where it showed gyro, which this controller does support, but it doesn't support it through here. Interesting. You'd have to go to switch mode, which deactivates the analog triggers. Really, really interesting. I wonder what they're doing. It's weird because you'd think. Here, I'm gonna hit calibrate. Oops. What the heck? Wait, it's detecting numbers. Oh. Yeah, I don't think this works. For context, let's grab a DualSense and see what that does. In theory, this should connect, yes. See what I mean? Oh yeah. So if I put it down, that's interesting. I don't know why this one's vibrating constantly. Not the dual sense, but the other one. How do I how do I shut it off? Uh, what? I want to turn off the controller. They're like not a way to? Well, that sucks. Maybe I disconnect it from the computer? Oh, this controller isn't working anymore. That's why it was vibrating, huh? Yeah. So one way works as a PS4 input, but you don't get no gyro controls. S input works through switch mode, but you don't get the analog triggers, but you get the gyro support. So like if I flip it to switch mode right now and we go and connect it to the computer, it will show. It'll show up as a Pro controller. Because the new one only supports Bluetooth, which connects it as a switch controller, and then 2.4 gigahertz, which requires Microsoft's shitty dongle to work. I'm not gonna bother with. Actually, I guess I'll try. Actually, it's probably in this list somewhere. Oh wait, it's under Pro controller. There we go. Yeah, the gyro works now, as you could see. But if we go to test input devices, yeah, you can see the triggers and how they function. They are just all or nothing, which isn't how this thing works. Oh, B. So yeah. Um, A input uses PS4. D input, does that even work with Steam? It's probably your best bet. Okay. Does it work with Steam? Oh. Oh wait, it even shows the controller. What the hell? Okay, these aren't. These are digital. That's not a good sign. But I assume we don't even have gyro. What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, yeah, this is stupid. There's no protocol that supports everything because X import doesn't support gyro. So I guess your best case is to go with A input. Why is it called A input is beyond me. But it's called A input. Anyways, I'm gonna restart Steam. Actually, yeah. Because D input is dumb. I'll gladly lose D input. It's just losing that A input that actually kinda sucks. It's weird how it emulates a PS4 controller though. If it'll even load. Good lord. Or if it'll just connect or I don't know. Do something. Because yeah, PS4 controllers go through Bluetooth. Xbox has their own protocol. And then Switch also goes through Bluetooth. But for some reason, the Switch Bluetooth is like miserable. Ah, it's just called wireless controller. It's probably why we don't get motion input. Yeah, see that's digital, all right. Mhm. No touchpad. Actually, start button doesn't work. And that's your PS button. Okay, that's weird. Yeah, there's no gyro like at all. It's like, yeah, it's busted. What's the point of this mode? It literally is just X input through Bluetooth, which I see why people say that now. Um, at the end of the day, it does work. Um, but not having a touchpad might suck. But hey, better than nothing. D input is dumb. I see why it's gone now. X input is there. Um, but X input requires Microsoft's dongle, which you might as well use. Yeah, this change does not affect me, like at all. Because if it actually supported everything, I'd be fine. You're kidding. Wait. Why are we restarting Steam? Okay. Um, what was that beep? Yeah, this is just something. One S controller. Okay. This is literally what it would support normally, so. Yeah, this is, God, this is a mess. There's literally no difference between using X input and A input, or Android, which is weird. That's just the PS4. Anyways, I'm gonna try to hook this up with my Xbox because I'm curious. Like, I doubt it's gonna work, but I still want to try it. What's input one on the TV? I'm just gonna turn on the Xbox. But my big thing on why I'm probably not gonna upgrade my controller to the new one is because of that change. Like, it's there. I don't care. Like, it's what the heck? Oh, I gotta update the Xbox. Um, well, I guess we'll try the PS5. Oh wow, it actually turned on, huh? I'm gonna plug this thing into the PS5 because yeah, it's gonna do that. Tap to set up the controller and like no, I don't want to do that. So I'm just gonna plug it in directly and see if this works. Oh, wait, the menu came up. I'm in D input mode. Actually, I'm on a PS5. What am I doing? Okay. I guess it has to be like an official controller to work. Actually, hang on. Eh. Is it the TV remote? Wait, something moved. So it is using this then. Yeah, it is. It's the media remote. Why doesn't it tell you on the start screen? Let me turn off that. There we go. So it does connect. Nothing happens. Sony went out of their way to be like, no. Okay. D input's not gonna work. Yeah, nah. S input obviously won't. Nah, it's... X input doesn't work on this thing. I'm gonna disconnect this controller entirely from the computer, just so we don't get it connecting. Okay. I'm gonna plop it in X input mode and plug it into my Xbox now. No, I don't want you connecting to that. Actually, I know an idea. Just eat the dongle. And then we plug it into the Xbox. Oh, is this my main controller? I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah. Okay, so the main controller had an update. Cool, cool. So it is my white one then. Okay, cool. Oh, it's because of the mouse. Okay. So, tap the setup. No, I will not. Oh, because it's not connected. Good. That's what we want. It's gonna put the notification up a lot. Gotta wait for the main. I don't think it's gonna work. We're on X input, right? But it's not the Xbox. Actually, they had an update to disable non-third-party controllers. It's probably why it's not working. Actually, if it maybe it would have if that update never occurred, or we're on like an older build or something, or if it was before that date mainly. That is really dumb. So now, in order for it to work on the Xbox, you have to go buy an Xbox controller when it might have worked beforehand. That notification is annoying, like very annoying. But yeah, using this thing as a PC controller is complicated because you're never fully getting, you know, the best experience. Like you're not getting all the features of the controller. If you're using it as a PC controller, you're never getting gyro from this controller. Or you use it in Switch mode, get the gyro, and then lose the everything else. Sorry, I'm messing with the microphone that I have. I need to return. That's So going from any controller is kind of dumb. Even the SN30 Pro Plus, I guess, but I guess the switching modes thing is like, yeah, that mode switch thing, if you switch modes a lot, that's pretty big of a change, and the profile button is really nice. Going from this to the Ultimate controller is kind of a, who knows if it's better, because they simplified it. So your only mode to work on PC is through direct input, which requires Xbox's adapter to emulate an Xbox controller, which is dumb. Anyways, I'm signing in. Alright, I'm in, but nothing works on the controller, so connect the device. Pair button. That's dumb. So now only third-party controllers work with PC. Because of course. Well, this is stupid. Cause it's like, it'd be cool if they worked on Xbox as well. That'd be amazing, but no, Xbox has to be shitty and be like, nah, you gotta buy our own control, our own like licensed controller now. Even before it was licensed, it's like, yeah, it's it sucks. But at least it's Xbox. But Sony, mm, I mean, to be fair, this feels more like a PS4 controller than anything else. The Rumble is last gen, which is still the case on the Ultimate controller. So using it is kind of pointless um, on a PS5 or yeah, it sucks on a Switch. That you don't get the HD Rumble. It's not that good on the Switch in my opinion. Where like it's there, but yeah. Like it's there, like the Switch's HD Rumble. It's a nice feature. When you go from this to the Switch controller, you notice it, but it's not like the biggest of deal. Um, you can definitely live without it, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, but as a Switch controller, it's nice, and using it for PC is cool. Like, cause you literally are getting the same experience as an Xbox controller. So why not? Now, this controller doesn't wake up the Switch from sleep mode. The new one does, which is really nice. Not many controllers can do that on the Switch. Um, well, not this one, but the new one does apparently. But the way they implemented it is like absolutely dog shit, and you just kind of look at it and go like, why is it this way? Removing the battery from this controller is like actually hard. I guess the new one, the Ultimate 2, is like fine. Cause I mean, unless you care about it working as a PS4 controller on your PC, then which I guess is a kind of a big deal. If you're someone who, um, the hell, like it was just working on other modes, wasn't it? Guess not. This battery isn't coming out. Like what the hell? There it go. This is 1,000 milliamp hours. Okay, well it's back in. So does it work? Must be dead or something stupid. Does the battery on this thing just not work anymore or something? Like, what? Like, I literally never use this controller. Oh, it's still hooked into the PS5. Can I just tug the cable, or does it take the PS5 with it? No, it doesn't. Let's go. Sorry, not a good idea. But I did it anyways. Um, so now it works. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is weird. But you know, if you're someone who would use the PS4 input on this controller, the Android input on the PC, and get an X input, basically, I mean, it does show gyro, but it doesn't work fully, which is crazy because man, you guys were so close, and I feel like if you wanted to make an ultimate controller, you should have included the PS4 input and got it to emulate the gyro from the controller. Then you would literally have the perfect 8bitdo controller. Yeah, like they were so close, so close. Um, but it's also now with the next gen consoles existing, the PS5, the Series X, and them charging $70 for that controller. I kind of look at it and go, what the fuck? Cause it's like, actually, I need to update my other Xbox controller. Hang on. Cause it's like the Cause like you can buy a PS5 controller for $70. Xbox controllers are 60, I think. So I'm just kind of feel like, why, why? So yeah, it's dumb that they charge $70 for that controller when it's literally an Xbox controller. That's kind of dumb. It should be at least 60 in my opinion, but okay. I guess Xbox is selling their controller at a loss, so it makes a lot more sense for these guys to sell it at 70, make a little bit of a profit to make more controllers and stuff, but yeah, I still feel like the Pro 2 is probably the better controller because it fixes a lot of the issues that what's it called? You know, the Pro 2 fixes a lot of issues that this one, the SN30 Pro Plus, has, which isn't even sold anymore, by the way. So yeah, that's cool. I'm gonna pull out my microphone here and just. Hello. So yeah, that was a long-winded journey just to come to a no conclusion. I mean, here's my say. It's not a bad controller, the Ultimate controller. It's just you strip away a little bit of the functionality and it kind of sucks to do that, you know. So yeah, like here. We go to the Ultimate controller. I don't know, I'm just going to pick this one. Cuz at this point who the fuck knows what's going on? Am I right? Well, actually, if we go to 8bitdo's website, controller. If we go here and we go to their products, I think, you'll see that they offer the 8bitdo as a Bluetooth controller in different colors, the Ultimate. There's no only white and black. It's just wired that way. And even then, they actually have Xbox buttons in the wired version. Does this actually work with Switch? It's only for Windows, which I'm assuming this is just X input, which is pretty shitty. When you can get the Bluetooth one that does the same exact thing. But what sucks is yeah, the Pro 2 has an ability
Uh, this is the lower tier one, right? Yeah, C. So who cares? That's a limited edition Xbox stuff, which like this is cool and this is cool, but I love to see like the originals could totally support that, you know? This one. Actually not this one. That's the C. This one. Um yeah, this one comes in red, I think. Yeah. Oh, okay, it uses an adapter. This is just an Xbox wireless adapter, but like 8bitdo branded to work with PC for some reason. Well, it's because it's 2.4 gigahertz. So actually, that might be why I didn't work with the Xbox because 2.4 gigahertz is different. Wait, no, it's work with my computer through 2.4 gigahertz. So I don't know, and that's what. Yeah, I just realized something. Also, that this is really low. This is weird. I can see like pixels here. The fuck? Let me see something real quick. But yeah, like this controller, all it really does is it takes away the also they moved buttons around, which is annoying, you know? I mean, hey, you get wait, did the Pro 2 have a plus? Yeah, it did. But it wasn't there. It was like rubbery buttons that were cool. And then they moved this button here when it was over in the corner. It wouldn't work with this layout. And they have a profile button, which is also a share button if you get the Xbox version. You lose the profile feature, I think. So that's New Super Mario Bros. U. That is too. Why? I mean, the heavy platforming controllers. Um, but yeah, this is weird. Like it's just Bluetooth 2.4. No PS4 support, I guess. Like this works in Switch mode. So, like I understand if you remove the direct input because who cares? The Bluetooth controller works with Steam Deck now. Hold up. Ah, here's Steam Deck in X input to play. So wait, X input does go through Bluetooth, but it's X input, which I guess is better. But yeah, it's definitely weird. I don't know. It doesn't fix the problem. I mean, kinda ish. X input only goes through Bluetooth and doesn't, you know. Well, it doesn't anymore. Well, I guess that way it did. So I don't know. Maybe it works connected to Windows through it or something. Cause like here's my thing. Xbox Xbox controllers work with the Steam Deck. So it would work in X input mode or like in the 2.4G mode. Unless it doesn't and requires a stupid dongle. It would be weird. Oh, I want to try hooking my Xbox dongle into my Switch and then connecting an Xbox controller. Yeah, no. It didn't even work. It didn't even light up. I have the 8bitdo dongle. I have the 8bitdo dongle. And that one allows me to connect Xbox controllers to the Switch, which is not important for Splatoon. But DualShock 4 or DualSense controllers will work. So, and I'm assuming it work on PC that way too. But yeah, it's just weird how it uses a dongle. It comes with a dongle to connect it to the computer. When like there's an X input mode on the Pro 2 that would just connect it, like to my Xbox dongle. So I guess I do the same thing, but yeah. Then it's like, how do you use it for PC? You gotta like wire it up. Most people do, or they switch to the A mode, which is against what you'd think. Unless it, no, it doesn't. It needs the Xbox dongle thing. So I don't know. weird, but yeah. Sorry. Um, I still feel like this is a better controller a little bit. You know, it looks better. I feel like if you're gonna buy this, you're looking at a Switch Pro controller probably. Um, and like as a PC controller, that one's probably a downgrade because it goes through. I mean, I guess taking X input through Bluetooth is better than what this thing does, but it's I don't know. It's just like a different looking controller, and I don't like where the buttons are. Like reaching them must be a bit of a problem. I like where these are. I can reach everything, you know? I don't think that one's gonna be the most ergonomic. I don't know. I'm gonna end stream and just watch some more videos and stuff, but yeah.